that's not a home. Try to imagine Christmas all alone. That's where I'll be since you left me. My tears could melt the snow. What can I do without you? I've got no place to go. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be cold, so cold, without you to hold this Christmas. Hi guys, this is how to play Lonely This Christmas by Mud. Fairly simple. We have open chords and your new big bad F bar chord, so this is going to be perfect if that's a new chord for you. But it's also just a nice Christmas song that's fairly easy, therefore we teach you guys. We got Dave on guitar again, showing you all the chords, and he's going to start with a C major chord for 2 beats, and then an A minor chord, again for 2 beats, F, big bad F bar chord, or any other cheating way that you also know how to play an F chord, John Mayer way or any other way, and then a G chord. For the main part of the song, the intro and the chorus, each of those chords is going to be for 2 beats. If you'd like to check out the chord sheet to this, it's on my website, andyguitar.co.uk. Click a link somewhere. Definitely recommend having the chord sequence for this one. But if you'd just like to give us a quick demo, Dave, so let's go for 1 strum per chord, because a lot of people will have just learnt that F chord with this. 1 strum of a C, A minor, an F, and a G. So this would be for your intro. And for the chorus, for example, it'll be lonely this Christmas, lonely and cold. It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. For example, let's not get carried away. Your end of the chorus is slightly different, but we'll jump that bridge when we cross it. And your verses are just a whole bar of C. So 3, 4, C, 2, 3, then your F and C as before. So it's just slightly easy. You could even keep the first chord sequence going if you'd like. It's really, really similar, but a whole bar of C would be the way forward on that. So if we're doing this from the very start of the song, your chorus chord sequence of C, A minor, F and G happens twice. Then it gets simplified for, I think, 4 rounds for your verse, 4 thereabouts, and then we're on to a chorus, so it's fairly straightforward. Let's have a go at your intro, just either playing once per chord or on every beat, which I'm going to click with my fingers, and I'll count you guys in and count Dave in from a C chord in 2, 3, 4. A minor, a bit slower, F and a G. One more time. Then to a verse, whole bar of C. Try to imagine. Then your F, F to a G. Whole bar of C. 3, 4. Slow down. F and a G. Keep it going. That's where I'll be since you left me. F and a G. C for the last time. Then your F and a G. And then the chorus chord sequence. It'll be lonely this Christmas. F and a G. It'll be C to A minor. F and a G. It'll be cold, so cold, without you to hold. Pause there. And then we have a chord sequence of C, F, C and G, each for 2 strums. So you'll see this Christmas to an F, back to a C, and ending on G. And that's the only other part to the song that isn't that main loop. So let's give this one a go from the top. This time, for a strumming pattern, there's a couple of different options. We can use basically the picking pattern from songs such as Everybody Hurts or Unchained Melody, which I would stick to. You did it slightly different earlier, Dave. So I would stick to the middle 4 strings, starting from string 5, go down to string 2, so 5, string 5, 4, 3, 2, and then straight back. Yep. So if we repeat that, every time you cycle around that picking pattern, you change chord, that takes up your 2 beats. You were playing that slightly differently earlier, it did sound cool. When you've gone down 3 picks, you'd go back from the thinnest E string, sounds slightly different. Slightly harder to do, but does sound really cool. Just do that super slow on the C chord for us, Dave. So that's going 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do it one more time. 5, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3. And again, the same strings for every chord will sound absolutely fine on that one. As a more strumming way of playing it, rather than a single strings way of playing it, you can do 3 strums per beat. Because this song is to a bit of a swing. It makes it sound all old and romantic. So the count for that would be 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a. Kind of feels like it's in waltz time, but there's still 4 beats to a bar the way that we're counting it, the way that we played earlier. So you could kind of count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but that would be for every beat, so we don't want to do that. We want to count 1 and a, 2 and a. 3 times per beat, which is called a triplet, where we split 1 and, rather than being on that grid, we're doing 1 and a. There'll be a graphic illustrating that on my website, which should make it a lot easier if you're kind of a visual learner. So if we go from your C chord, if we just play 1 beat, would be 3 strums. 1, 2, 3, or 1 and a. 2 beats of C would be... Yeah, and if you can add that was well done actually, if you add that pulse on the beat, 1 and a, 2, gives it kind of that natural sway and just makes it sound a little bit better, I think. So let's play that top chord sequence, your intro and the chorus chord sequence with this strumming pattern. Just a little bit slower than that, Dave, if you could for us. 3 and a, 4 and a. 2 for each. 3 and a, 4 and a. Count is 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, C and a, 2 and a minor, F and a, 2 and a, 3 and a, 4 and a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is really all you need, I'd say. If you can count just the beat rather than having to count 1 and a, 2 and a, if you can feel those beats, that's far better. If you're tapping your foot to it, for example, 1 and a, 2 and a, 3 would be the way forward to go. And I think that's everything that we need to cover in this song. Thank you, Dave, for helping us out with these videos. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you like what I do, and I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care of yourselves. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. That was lovely.